Good afternoon, everybody. Christian here. Today I have a prophetic word to share with you in the form of a prophetic dream. I'm sure you've all had dreams at some point or time in your life, and many of you may have actually had a spiritual dream where God was trying to reveal something to you in the dream. Sometimes you can just tell as soon as you have the dream, yeah, that's from God. Other times they're not so simple. I've had dreams that I thought were nothing, and later God showed me that it was something. So this is going to be one of those ones that's really clear from God. Now I can only tell you what God shows me. That's basically what I do each week. I study and seek God, and then whatever He pours into me, whenever I make a video every couple of days, I pour whatever He poured into me into you, and so to speak. So that's what I'll be doing with this video. Like I said, had this dream a couple of days ago, so I don't have a great deal of insight on it yet. If I get more later, I will be sure to share that with you when I get it. But if you see something in this dream that you think or the Holy Spirit reveals to you as being something important, feel free to comment below and let me know what it is you see. I always appreciate that. I know many of you guys have that gift of interpreting dreams, and so I appreciate it when you guys share that with me. Okay, so let's get right to it. This was the dream. I see myself walk outside my house, stand outside my house, only it's not really my house, and I am looking up to heaven, like it's daytime, blue sky, and I'm just staring off into heaven. I don't know if I'm praying or just thinking or whatever, but I'm looking up to heaven, and the furthest distance away from me in the sky, like as far as you could go before I couldn't visualize something, that's what it seems like, a long way off, I see a flash of white. It looked like and reminded me of a sheet of paper. Then as it started to descend and turn as it came down, I noticed that it wasn't in fact a sheet of white paper, but plastic that was reflecting sunlight. So the sunlight had hit it just right, and it had looked white. It had looked like a white sheet of paper when in fact it was just plastic reflecting sunlight. And as this item kept coming closer and closer, coming down toward me, I started to see what it was. And it was, as it landed in my hand, I realized that this was like a personal size, about that big, Tupperware container that was plastic and clear. You could see through it. There was nothing in it that I could visualize. There was nothing inside this container, and it lands in my right hand, right side up, perfectly smooth from heaven all the way down, and lands perfect in my hand. I didn't have to move to catch it. I didn't have to pick it up off the ground. It just lands perfectly in my right hand. The second scene in the dream, this dream had 3 scenes. I'll give you 2 of them. The third part, I don't really have enough of it to give you, so I'll just give you what I remember. The second part in this dream, I go into my house in this dream, and I show my wife this Tupperware container that has just fallen from heaven and landed in my hand. And she has a look on her face that's like, it's as though she doesn't care, but at the same time there's some, I don't know if disdain's the right word. She's not happy. It's a weird combination, and I don't really know why. Every time I have a dream and I see my wife in it, she's always not reflective of a Christian heart. I don't know if that's God showing me her, or is God showing me her, but she represents a different group of people. I'm not certain, so I won't go into all of that. Okay, now I'd like to share with you what God has revealed to me regarding this dream. And again, if you see something that I missed, or if you have a different take on what I'm sharing with you now, feel free to comment below. I'm not going to care one way or the other. I'll actually appreciate it. I don't mean that to sound wrong. I'm just saying feel free to do what you do. So this is what God showed me. The first thing I noticed right off the bat was it was empty. The container is empty, which seems kind of odd. I know that God would never send you something that was of no value. So there's something here, I just don't understand what it is yet. And then I started looking at it in my mind, thinking about what I had seen, and thought, where's the lid to the container? I mean, he didn't even send me the complete Tupperware container. It was just the part that kind of held whatever it was. And it was about the size of a cube, maybe that tall, about that wide, and like a cube shaped, only the corners are all rounded. So none of the edges are sharp. They're all rounded and smooth. And like I said, there was no lid. So I asked God about the lid, and I'm looking for the Holy Spirit to reveal something to me about this. And what God showed me very clear was that the seal has been broken. The lid's taken off because the seal has been broken. Tupperware is what you would typically keep something in to keep it fresh, to keep it for a later time period. And what God is showing me is that what has been stored up in heaven for me has been sent. The seal has been broken. The time is right, and it will land perfectly in my hand. I won't have to do any kind of running around to bring it about or anything like that. It will come and land right in my hand. This is a very timely word. It's a now word. There's a lot of different things that the Lord's been showing me and I've been sharing with you. I will link one of them here. But what this dream was showing me is God saying, now it's done. The seal's broken. I just wanted to share that with you. It's something that God poured into me this past couple of days, and so now I poured it out to you. Again, if there's anything you see in this dream, feel free to comment below. As always, I upload every couple of days, so please be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And you can follow me on Facebook or Twitter. You'll find those linked below. God bless, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.